as
Vira,
you and Klein go
Scooter.
to check up on Roland, he seems very happy and confused to see you back so soon, because you literally left a few hours ago, what the fuck? And then he notices Klein walking in, and then he leans over towards you, Vira, and whispers, "Who's the narc?"
Ah, this is our new teammate.
But he's the enemy. He's over and knights. What the fuck?
He's not as much of a dick as the others.
He also
Never
has
met
a
any
set
of
of
them that are
working
not
ears.
dicks.
He's also
is
saved my
standing
life
right in front
multiple
of you.
times. I'm just also gonna say, he's also tried to save my life multiple times.
Anyway, what are you doing back so soon? What happened?
Multiple teleportation. We teleported to the Whispered Woods, headed to the obelisk exploded, then Henri popped out, and then Henri teleported us here and explained stuff. Just gonna narrow her eyes. I'm then gonna try and explain. I'm then gonna sit down and explain, basically from what I can tell, what happened, like, involving the story that I heard from the pendant.
Hang on, this is just like Vira's little school.
You see that Roland is very confused emotionally out of you just telling him that Tanner is alive and what just happened, and he just goes, "I'm gonna need more alcohol for this."
Yeah, this is like Vira's little school. She's got Klein, Roland, and Iris all sitting around in a pile. And she's got like little drawings.
That's the moment where I just straight up put a bottle of whiskey on the counter because I knew that was gonna be his reaction.
By the way, since
so
you guys
at which
are probably
point
gonna
does
give him a
Alyssia
bracelet and a
walk in through the
pendant,
door?
because he's part of the Cool Kids Club now, Klein, you can go ahead and write down that you have 10,000 souls.
Ooh.
Probably while I'm finishing up explaining the demon soul
Wait.
bracelets.
I think he's going.
So did you decide?
Since it seems like Klein has lost his speech, Roland, who's in between gulps and already starting to get tipsy, goes, "Yeah, you guys are weird."
I'm just gonna take the bottle away from him at this point. I don't want to see him get trashed again.
I need that. It's for medical reasons.
I'm just gonna tap him on the nose.
Thank the gods I'm not a paladin.
Yeah, that would have been a field day.
Yeah.
This
As
would
you
have
can
ended
tell, we
very
don't exactly
badly.
like paladins. I'm a mage,
Oh. Yeah.
as you can probably tell. Mages don't exactly like paladins, and paladins don't exactly like mages.
Well, mages aren't a problem if they do what they're told.
Well, not a... What do you mean, if they do what they're told?
Well, you can't have rogue mages. That would lead to the collapse of not just our kingdom, every kingdom. Think of the damage a rogue mage could do. You were literally just talking about how your teammate betrayed you. Imagine what would happen if people like that were unchecked everywhere. We need paladins.
While I agree that paladins can be useful to an extent, I'm not exactly thrilled about their let's kill them all mentality.
Elizabeth, so you have decided to impart all of your secrets onto this man.
I think
I
the word
don't
you're
think-
looking for, Alyssia, is narc. That's Roland, by the way.
Alyssia, wait. Is narc
Also,
some
you
sort of
keep
like underworld
saying
slang?
narc. What is a narc?
Me, Barbosa.
No, but like she asked
don't get
Klein
to
if
do
if
that
he
joke.
if he has received paladin training.
No, I'm a member of the Court of Swords. We deal with the military matters of the Empire. Keep our lands safe and our borders strong.
Oh, and there's a limit to what you're willing to learn in order to obtain fighting prowess.
Not a willing to learn issue. Paladins are touched by our gods. I'm not.
Yes, but they only believe in the 3 gods out of, more than 3, which she seems
There
to
are
forget.
only currently 3 gods.
No, there's not. Stop forgetting the others.
Name
Well,
them.
you're having this very important religious conversation. Suddenly there's an explosion. Iris, your head is now purple rainbow. And Roland goes, "Well, that's not right. That was supposed to be green."
Alicia is starting to suspect that Royland doesn't actually know shit about alchemy.
No, he's just piss poor drunk, so he has no idea what he's mixing.
I'm taking the alchemical tools away from him.
Oi!
Vira,
That's
help
enough
me.
for tonight.
Right here.
God damn it. By the way, Alyssia, you get the strange sense that he was using the alchemist set to make some kind of alcohol so he can continue drinking, but Vira interrupted him.
Yeah, I stopped that. I put a stop to that shit immediately, and then he had to improvise and do something else.
You're no fun today.
Alyssia stands up. Well, this was a giant waste of time, and then she walks towards the door.
I've seen you trashed, and it's a tragedy.
Not as much as Gordon. You've never seen him drunk.
A tragedy.
I think he's gone past the point of blackout drunk. He stopped calling me a narc. Whatever that is.
Narcs? What are they? Goddamn narcs, man.
He's
You stay away
exactly-
from them, you hear me? You're a good lad. You gotta stay away from them narcs, man.
With that, Klein's just gonna stand up,
Exactly how drunk
give
is he?
her a polite nod and say, "I'll see you later."
You're
I-
pretty sure, Vira,
More
that
training.
between you taking the bottle from Royland and giving it to Iris, more than half of what was left is actually gone.
I'll see you tomorrow, Klein. I'm just gonna kind of get the. I'm just gonna start dimming the lights and stuff in Roland's room so he can get some sleep.
You start hearing him snore. He immediately falls into bed and he's done.
I'm gonna kind of like make sure he's all tucked in. Do I find the book in the bed?
It's not in the bed. It's inside one of the drawers of the desk.
Oh well, then I'm not looking in there, so that's fine.
Okay.
I'm also gonna basically put some a tall glass of water and some kind of pain medication next on the bedside table.
Oh, that's so sweet. A
Is it
small part of the
Barbosa?
mansion has actually been restored, and by that I mean a very small part, namely 2 rooms. The room where your unexpected royal guest is staying, and the room where the maid is staying. As for the knight that accompanied them, he is out in the doghouse.
Can I see these people?
Figuratively or literally?
Well, considering the maid and her tendencies, both figuratively and literally.
I'm gonna approach him.
Or you want
So-
to do that without anyone there to...
Oh yeah, because he's gonna. One, I'm a mage. I can set myself and him
No,
on
no,
fire.
that's the point. One, you're a mage. He's an Ovean knight.
He's a paladin, I think.
Well, technically, he doesn't
no, he's
know
a
I'm a
royal
mage.
knight.
He does not.
Everyone knows you're a mage.
I
You
can
have a
sense the
nickname.
mage mentality starting to creep in by this
I
point.
know, it's great.
I
isn't
know,
it?
it's,
She's right.
it's slowly
As you're
coming.
walking down the slightly restored corridor that is all thanks to the maid's hard labor, and you question actually how much she did by herself, because this seems to be pretty strenuous work. Not to mention, we're not talking about some basic patchwork. She has quite literally restored 2 rooms to their full glory, as in the windows are not broken, the walls are repaired, the wooden floors are repaired, all the furniture inside is also fixed. You're questioning how exactly she did that. At any rate, you walk up to the knight who's standing outside the rooms and clearly on guard duty. He notices you coming and he gives you a slight nod to acknowledge your presence.
Do you need anything?
That's kind of you to ask. But no, thank you. I must continue my guarding duty.
No, I was not. Anyway,
was
so
it?
I just wanted to check in to see if he was doing okay, and I guess then I'll just head back and camp and just kind of settle in the room next to Roland's.
Well, you could say that you've had quite the eventful day. Luckily for you, you guys did not manage to run into an old acquaintance, at least not yet.
Wait, really? What? When? Huh?
Take a hint, asshole. Haha.
Oh, I
I
However-
thought
see.
it was a hint, but it was me, Barbosa.
No, you don't get to make that joke. Shut up.
You thought it was the GM telling you not to make that joke, but it was me, Barbosa.
God damn it.
Thought you were the only one that could use this.
But it was me, Barbosa.
Speaking of which, Barboso, even though his shift was up, as he said, he was actually busy during the day procuring some funds for the cause. it seems that even though he is out here with you guys, he is doing his best to keep up on paperwork and his other connections. So he has started amassing a small amount of money to your name, be it from people who have come here seeking refuge, be it from merchants or through other dealings back in the capital. So, yeah, you have some starting funds in case you need some basic stuff. But for now, he is operating with it freely to try and make more cash, you know, make the wheel spin and shit.
Investments.
Because sooner or later, you're gonna need the funds. Vira, during the night, you had an uneasy dream. Suddenly, everything around you goes pitch black dark. And you feel your body is materializing, very heavy, almost like you're awake, almost like you're in control. You're vaguely aware that you're dreaming, and yet the world around you feels different than a normal dream. There is a reason for that, as you will very soon find out. As someone pays you a visit inside your dream.
There's a handful. Yeah, that's who I thought it was.
As you're standing there in the pitch black darkness, almost like hovering midair, somebody casually walks out of the darkness in front of you and waves at you with a dignified gesture. Why, hello, my dear. Pardon my intrusion, but, well, meeting you in the real world would be much more complicated.
I'm just gonna stay quiet, waiting for him to continue. Or does he want me to respond? I'll say
he
hi.
gave you an opportunity to say something if you want to say something. Otherwise, he'll just
Hello.
continue.
I didn't expect to be seeing you so soon.
Oh, so you were expecting to see me then?
Well, I was expecting to look for you.
Ah, yes, something happened to your little friend, didn't it?
Yes. Do you know of a way that I can fix this?
Well, maybe. That depends.
On?
How determined are you to get him back?
I would do anything.
Really now?
Well,
Let's see.
anything that doesn't put anyone else in danger.
Let's see if we can see just how far your anything goes. I'll make you a deal. I will help you with your problem. And in return, you will do me a small favor.
What is it?
Oh, no, that's not how it works, dear. I just offered you a deal. You want details? I thought you would do anything. What does it matter what the offer is?
Alright then, I accept.
He actually recalls back a little bit. Surprising. That has actually never worked. You really do miss him, don't you?
Yes.
I can see you're quite serious about this. Very well, I won't play coy. Let's see. Suddenly the world around you starts to gain color and light. You start to picture and visualize far-off places that you have never seen. To make it more easy on you, I'm just gonna give you a short map so you can get an idea of the geological location. It's around the most southern, western southern ends of the continent, in the far-off kingdom of Felma.
I can't see anything.
Right, just a sec, because
Didn't
for
drag
some
the
reason it's
player
not
along.
loading properly.
No, you didn't drag us along on the tabs.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Now you did.
Fuck you!
There we go. So, where am
I'm
I going?
helping.
Alright, so down by there.
You say you're helping, but you're actually being an asshole. I know you're too good for that.
The thing though, it's indistinguishable.
That's why it's so awesome. Anyway, yes, down there. At the southern end of the continent. I will be in Thelma for a few more weeks. If you really want your precious little shade back, I suggest you come and meet me there.
Alright, I'll do that.
Now, you mentioned you don't want to get others in trouble and involved, but really, if you don't want to get hurt, I suggest you bring some friends. This is not exactly going to be, shall we say, easy. Allow me a moment to reload because everything's fucking up again. Well then, it seems that some forces have detected my presence and are not so happy that I'm here. If you excuse me, my dear, I think I'll take my leave before something nasty happens to me. He waves to you with a smile and starts to vanish. Suddenly you realize that your dream is being taken over and there's magical runes appearing everywhere. Henri has appeared in your dream. It seems that she has set up some kind of magical alarm and she detected something's not right with your head. You suddenly jolt awake and you wake up in your bed.
Is anybody else in the room?
There's a knock at your door.
I'm guessing that's Henri. I'll get up and open the door.
Are you alright? And yes, you are correct. It is in fact Henri.
Yes, I'm fine.
What happened?
I was just talking to somebody who can help me.
You make some interesting friends. You do realize he somehow entered your head, right? He could have done a lot of nasty things in there.
Yes, I do realize this.
Well, if you want to talk about it or anything, I'll be in my room. Considering its condition, I take it you all know very well where it is. She looks very angry, by the way, because you've probably messed up her entire room. And not you, not you personally, but everybody. That's
I think
been,
he was just
going back
napping
and
in a
forth.
chair right now. Like right this moment.
My apologies. I was trying to keep it in order as much as I could. If I've messed anything up too terribly, I'm sorry.
As you say that, she smiles gently, almost like the old Andre you knew, and then she gently puts her hand on your head and strokes your hair. That's alright, dear. I know if anybody would be respectful of my personal space, it would be you. Well, get back to sleep. I'll make sure nothing else happens to you tonight, alright?
I nod.
And with that, Henri leaves your room.
I'm gonna lay back down in my bed, but I'm not gonna go to sleep yet. I'm gonna be basically thinking of what to do.
In any case, if you want, you can update the journal with a side quest that Flint is waiting for you in Thelma, with probably a lead on how you can
side
get
quest.
Geo back.
You say side quest.
It is
Yes,
side
I'm
quest.
sorry, your Geo is just a side quest.
Yeah, you say side quest like that's literally like that's not the thing I'm gonna do. Fuck the parade. I'm gonna go get my husband back. They got a problem with it. Suck my dick.
At least wait
Wait,
till the parade
when the
is
fuck
over.
did you drew a thing like that?
Shut up.
That is the only
confirmed
thing
Vira is
that
now
happens
Dicker.
during the night. So before long, daybreak will come and the next day will start. You hear the faint clanking. Sadly out here there are no chickens and roosters, but there's plenty of blacksmiths raising a racket outside.
God damn it.
I mean, we have an entire village of blacksmiths.
Yep, so guess what? It's noisy.
By the way, I've been wondering, is Rohanna gonna wake up anytime before the parade?
Actually, yes.
Woohoo!
She has started stirring.
Fucking way. I'm gonna go and see her, of course.
Very well. As you go to see her, you notice that she's up in her bed and she's wolfing down a mountain of food because it's been a while and she is hungry. She also seems to be a little bit in a foul mood. Probably, you know, this is fresh for her. I mean, she just woke up from that nightmare that she faced 6 months ago. She can't be in a good mood.
She's fine. Look at her.
Oh yeah, she looks fine. Definitely. She notices you walking in and just nods to you and then gets back to eating.
It was just like, had her arms half open and slowly brought down. It's like, I see, food's more important, huh? She says she walks on
When
over.
you haven't eaten for 6 months and a week, for 6 months and 1 week, yeah, food's more important. Unless you want me to get you all greasy. She extends her hands forward to give you a hug and you see that her hands are covered in grease.
It's like, no, it's okay. Use of utensils seem to have foregone on you, though.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
The use of utensils seem far gone on you, though. And she seems to be eating with her hands.
Like I said, emergency situation.
Understandable. But it's good to see you awake.
She suddenly stops eating and takes out one of her talismans from her back pocket. She actually, quote-unquote, wastes it, cleaning her hands, and tosses it aside.
Most powerful magic's being used as napkins.
Please, are you seriously gonna judge me for that? You stole some of my talismans. Don't think I didn't notice.
For a purpose?
Yeah, sure, whatever. When are you gonna make it up to me? When are you gonna start making some proper talismans?
When you
realize these things don't make themselves, right?
When you actually train me in them, that's when I'll do it.
It's probably gonna be easier to train a monkey than you. At this point, by the way, she's gotten up from bed and she is actually going in to hug you.
Of course, Iris accepts and hugs her tight. Really tight. She's like, you got her mother figure back.
After you share a hug for a few moments, she finally speaks up. So, what happened? What did I miss?
Well, it's gonna be a long one. Sit back down.
I've been sitting for quite a while. Let's get out of here. I wanna stretch my legs.
She nods and like motions for her to follow. So I guess they're walking and talking now, yeah?
I had a quick chat with Gordon in the morning. He said there were some troubles with Henry, but he mostly sorted them out. So, what else did I miss?
It was just gonna start explaining, you know, when they woke up, they made sure everybody was safe. Like, they saved Roland and stuff like that, and fought off an entire army. And then bullshit people showed up. Apparently, she's gonna mention the name of those samurai guys to her. Apparently, they were here for her.
Wait, whoa, hold on. What did you just say? The Tyra are here?
Well, yeah, they seem to have wanted to see me or something. They came straight and asked for my name.
You see that Ruhana is suddenly very angry.
You okay?
Where are those fuckers right now?
I think they're probably outside. Or around the manor.
She cracks her knuckles and starts heading outside.
Whoa, heck, wait! She's gonna try grabbing a hold of her coat and try stopping her, which I suspect is failing.
Well, yes, you actually succeed. What?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go toss them out.
But they saved us.
So? Fuck them!
Why are you so angry?
Why are you so calm about this?
Well, I've been calm about a lot of things. Lately.
Wait. You don't remember who they are, do you? You weren't paying attention when I was giving you a lecture again, huh?
Look, your lessons are very thought-provoking, and they are so deep and meaningful. I just have to take it all in for a quick nap.
Am I supposed to buy this?
No, but I was hoping that tiny hope.
She lets out a deep sigh before explaining. They are sellswords for the most part, under our family's thumb. they've been trying to become one of the great families for the last 200 or 300 years. They're finally close enough, and they're looking to seal the deal. My father has been leading them by the nose for quite a while, saying that they will allow a Tyra to marry into our family. It seems that they've dispatched some people here with the hopes that maybe one of them will marry you, so they can finally get the status that they've been after.
Yes. Sadly enough, I think there's also another marriage proposal somewhere. Do you know a king proposed to marry me about 6 months ago?
Aren't we getting popular all of a sudden? I can understand the prince though, it makes a lot of sense for him.
Yes, but the issue now is that I'm going to a parade in the very city. Afraid what he may try and pull.
A parade? The hell's that about?
She explains, like, they were quote-unquote invited to a parade.
She looks super disinterested. Good luck with that. She's like,
Really?
That's totally your problem, I want no part of that.
No advice from a motherly figure on the whole marriage thing about them hounding me, or nothing?
Well, advice, let's see. Don't put on your yellow dress, it makes you look fat. I'm sorry, dear. Frills is not your thing. Try something else.
Yes, I gathered that. But here's the other information. She says she gives the information about the letters coming, the fact that there's a trainer from the Roman Empire, Klein came, Arthur came, basically going through the motions of this, and this.
She's scratching her head with this gruntled look. This is a bit too much information for one walk. Can we, maybe one step at a time? I just woke up. Come on, kid. Give me some space.
Ah, yes, okay. Sorry.
Anyway, what are you gonna do now? I guess you're going back to Edelweiss, huh?
Yes, if they're quote-unquote inviting us.
Inviting us, that's a funny way of saying it.
Yep. Really, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know my goals, but I don't know what I'm gonna do.
My advice? Eat all the food you can. Steal some nice stuff from the main hall. Maybe some paintings or something. I don't know. Maybe some pocket watches. You never know. Those stuck-up officials always have nice stuff on them. And just get out of there while you can.
I get Alyssia to work on that. Oh, there is one more thing.
What?
Well, it's kind of heavy, so are you sure you want to hear about it now, or maybe...
Is this about what happened before you were teleported here?
No, it's something else.
You still haven't told me who did that to you.
Please remember,
Why?
we were specifically told not to tell her.
Oh yeah, we were told. You were told by the others not to tell her. She wouldn't believe you anyway.
Well,
That's what they said.
It's like, well, as I mentioned, like, we fought Reinhardt. Well, I didn't mention that, you were out cold. So was I.
So, must be pretty tough, huh?
Well, feeling weak for once. That was new.
Well then, I guess we better find that bastard and get even.
True, but that wasn't exactly what I wanted to say.
Well, go on then. It's been a shitty morning already.
Well,
so?
You know how I've told you once that I found a cool sword?
So?
Turned out that sword was super cursed.
You grew up in a temple, and I've been teaching you all the knowledge I have from my family. You're supposed to be a priestess, right?
Oh, really? That means I have literally... I don't have that. You have not taught me much.
How can you not tell a normal sword from a cursed item?
Look, it didn't look like a sword when I was reaching for it.
Then what were you reaching for?
I was... That's not important. It's the only thing is that I was there, I tried, and then it got attached to me.
It's not important that I'm a huge weeb.
Like, it was looking like a... No. Never mind.
Never mind, it's good. But look,
That's
yeah,
why
touch
you
me.
should be in jail.
So, where's the thing?
Hey! What? Twice?
He's got the next.